in just a few minutes, Chef Bev Gannon shows us where you can eat great food like this for a good cause. It is now 6:24. Maui's famous Haliimaile General store is celebrating 20 years since the iconic restaurant was refurbished, and they're throwing a big party. Here to give us a preview is chef and owner Bev Gannon. Welcome and good morning. Aloha.
Good morning.
What a big and exciting year for you on the Today Show, on the Food Network, and then you had to cook for Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray, Giada. We've had a big year. Small Business Person of the Year. It's been big.
Big but exciting and fun.
Very exciting. Okay. Very exciting and very fun. And when we decided, you know, every year I just wouldn't do a party. So this year I decided, you know what, I'm going to do a big blast because hitting 20 I think is big in the restaurant business.
And talk about your big party.
So we are doing, it's a benefit. It's an art and soul benefit. Part of it goes to the Hui Noiau, and part of it goes to the food bank. And we are doing just a bash. It's food. It's all the HRC chefs that are in town are coming. I'm going to have them helping me cook, which is going to be really fun. Kenny Rankin is coming in and playing. We've got Fulton Tashombe. It's just going to be one big party is what we're looking at.
You don't turn 20 every day, that's why.
Really, no. And not in the restaurant business.
Right. And for people who have never been there, what can you tell them that they can expect when they do visit?
You know what? We are the only thing in the Pineapple Town, upcountry in Haliimaile. We actually really put the town on the map.
Okay, there we go. There's a picture.
It wasn't on maps before we opened, and then all of a sudden they started putting it on. It's big. We just got a traffic light so people won't get lost. But you drive through rolling sugarcane fields and pineapple fields to get to it. So it's a great restaurant. It's an old store. It was built in the 20s. We kept the integrity of the look of the store, but the food is wonderful.
Okay, and what kind of food can people expect?
I call it Asian American with eclectic overtones. So it's Pacific Rim food. It's my training of classical French. I grew up in Texas, so it's Texas food.
Wow.
So it's kind of a little bit of everything. It's whatever I really like to eat.
Okay, and speaking of food, you're making something right now. What do we have going on
Well,
here?
I figured, you know, Thanksgiving's coming up and everybody has leftovers. And one of the best things to do with leftover turkey, what I've done is I put butternut squash, cranberries, arugula, and we're going to make a panini.
Oh, okay.
And so we are going to stick this.
And a lot of people have these kinds of presses at home.
This is a great
right?
thing to have. I mean, you can do chicken, and what you're going to do is press this down, right? And we're going to hold it for a while. But what we're going to do, since I started this early.
Right. And you put, again, butternut squash, some mayo, some cranberry, some veggies.
Some arugula. And what you want to do is just slide this up in here.
Okay.
And press it down, and it grills it, and then everything gets nice and gooey and mixed in together. And the way to serve this is a little of your turkey gravy.
Oh.
So what we're going to do...
How about a lot of the turkey gravy?
A lot of the turkey gravy works too. And you can cut it into little strips, like this.
And a sandwich doesn't just have to be a sandwich. I mean, look how many colors are in there and how pretty.
Look how beautiful that is. I mean, you really get, and it's all these really good flavors. It's not like using a processed turkey. You know, this is your roast turkey.
There's a difference.
That you're using, yes.
Now, if you don't have a press, can you just put it on a pan and smash it down a little bit?
If you have a grill pan that you can put in your on top of your stove and turn on the high heat, and then have something that presses it down. If you've got a brick in the backyard that you can wrap in tin foil, so you press it down, because that's actually what this does. Is it's just a really nice press that gets both sides. You're going to have to turn it over if you do it on the stove. Would you like a little taste?
Oh, do I? Now, do you dip it in the gravy? Do you put it inside?
You're going to dip it in the gravy, and you know what? You're going to have to just dip it in the gravy just like this.
Thank you. Now, this is something that's going to be, you think, at the event, or just a little tidbit?
No, this will be on our menu Friday after Thanksgiving. We do about 450 Thanksgiving dinners. We cook 500 pounds of turkey. We make...
I'm still concentrating and listening, don't worry.
We make about 16 gallons of cranberry sauce. But at the event, which, like I said, half the money is going to the Hui, half the money is going to the food bank. Our food bank is really kind of out of food in Maui. But we are going to have a lot of food at the event, and we're having a shooter bar, a seafood shooter bar, a sushi bar, lots of different pastas, lots of stations. We're putting up tents. It's going to be, I give parties a lot. It's going to be the party.
The best. All right. Thanks, Chef. Bev Gannon for joining us and for the panini. Have fun this weekend.
Okay.
And the Art and Soul benefit at the Haliimaile General Store is Saturday night from 6 to 10. Tickets are $125 and all proceeds go to the Haliimaile Visual Arts Center and the Maui Food Bank. We have much more information on our website at today.khnl.com.